kings and queens. Welcome to Enhanced Holistically Tarot and Life Advice. How are you doing? If you're tuning in for the first time, welcome. Thank you for stopping past my channel. Please rate the video after you finish watching it. Like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff in the description box. If you're tuning in for the first time, do not read for any specific astrological signs. I just merely read from the energy that is. And however the messages come out, they're very general. So if you desire a personalized reading, please see the description box for details on how to book that. So without further ado, welcome, welcome, and welcome again. I feel like some energy has cleared up with a lot of us. Some of us might have had some clarity moments. Where did this card come from? Some clarity moments within the last couple hours or so, or 24 hours. I feel like there has been some come to Jesus talks, so to speak, just clearing the air. At least that's how it's been with me over here. So I appreciate that Spirit provided that opportunity for us, for me and one of my good friends, sister girls, to have a great conversation. Wonderful. So without further ado, we're going to start with the Power Animal Oracle card. I'm going to do another set of Oracle cards to get into some tarot. However, I'm led to do this thing. I don't really have a set way. I try to just be very fluid these days. Okay? And not do the same thing all the time. Let me get a swig of my tea. Love it. All right, Spirit Guide Angels, Ancestors, Divine White Light. Thank you for your messages on today, for the collective, all that is tuning in. Thank you for your love, support, encouragement. Thank you for inner and overstanding. Thank you for insight, for oversight. Thank you for foresight. Thank you for strategies, encouragement, love, support, and all that we need, Ashe. All right, here we go. Yesterday we had a very good reading. I hope you guys will go back and look at that from yesterday. All right, so let's see what the energy is like for today. Like I said before, this is going to be the Power Animal Oracle card that we're drawing from right now. I'm going to draw two cards and read both inserts and get a deeper understanding with the tarot spread. But I hope you guys are taking care of each other. Squirrel is the first card that come out, preparation. And it says, get ready for big changes. What's going on? And if this reading resonates with you, please leave a comment down below. Because I think that it helps. It helps when we all know that we're going through some of the same situations. Too many cards. Some of the same situation. It really helps us on our journey and our path. Not to say that we're going to handle and go about exploring the same way, but at least we know. I'm not the only one out here in these streets. You know what I mean? So please, please, please. Oops. So many cards. Okay, let me focus. Okay, so preparation. Okay, this part. The cougar. We had this one. Confidence. We talked about this one. I guess it bears talking about it again. Be bold and take charge. All right. Okay. Well, I gotta pay attention. I gotta heed to what the cards are as they come out, even if I read them before. It bears reading again because somebody needs it. Maybe someone has not gone back and watched the other videos, so they may be looking for some direction and guidance, and I don't want to go that just because I've had the card several times. So here we go. Let's talk about the squirrel. 108 if you follow numerology, page 108. Whatever that might mean to you. The squirrel, get ready for big changes. Let me make sure this is not too loud. Okay, here we go. Feel the anticipation of what you know is coming. Get everything ready and in place. This can be a new job, a new relationship, or a major move. There will no doubt be challenges, but you can prepare for them in a number of ways. The most important kind of readiness has to do with your mind. Ooh. How smoothly you move through these changes is totally dependent on your attitude, thoughts, and beliefs. There are no need to scurry, no need to worry. Rather than rush, make every moment count. Every movement counts, excuse me. But I would say every moment too. If you worry, it will just make everything a lot harder. Just do what you have to do to prepare. Don't get so bogged down in making list after list. This can help, but at this time, it's better to stay active, focused, and purposeful in your efforts. I don't know why I want to add words, but it's cool. Get a sense of where you're going, even if you may change course later. Rely on family and close friends for support before and during this transition. And most important, keep breathing. Additional associations are a gathering, activity, alertness, and guardian. I love this card because it just speaks to how when we think about prepare, yes, you are to prepare in a certain sense, but not to the point where you're not able to be fluid in your preparation. I also think that preparing is when it says to prepare your mind, thoughts, attitudes, and beliefs. It's because in order to be, if you are in a line, it makes your outcome that much more greater. So if you have to adjust fire, as we said in the military, if you have to adjust suddenly, it won't be such a shock to your system. It won't be when it says stop making list after list. I used to be guilty of doing that. Now I jot down a couple of things, but I leave room for if I have to switch things around or prioritize as time go on. Very good read. So let's read about the cougar again. We had this one yesterday. I think yesterday or the day before. Page 37. If you follow any kind of numerology, if it means anything to you. But we had this one yesterday, and I swear, guys, I be damn near throwing these cards against the wall to make sure they're shuffled. So whatever spirit brings out is what they bring out. Okay. So cougar, confidence, be bold and take charge. You're being called to take a role of leadership, and it's natural for certain fears and considerations to surface, such as will I be seen as arrogant, bullying, or full of myself? Will others listen to me? Will I be challenged? Well, the truth is, these are all possible. You need to just go over it, get over it, rise above all the mind made fears, and heed the call. Whether you realize it or not, you're a natural leader, and there's no need to diminish the hard-earned skills you learn through life lessons just so you can play it safe. I like that. It almost bears reading again, but I'm gonna keep going. What you have to offer is needed right now, whether it's with your partner, your family, your community, or the larger world around you. You will be judged. Count on it. And you need to hear these judgments, yet not allow them to rule you. Don't mistake ego driven stubbornness and willingness for determination. Listen to the voice of your inner nature and the wisdom gathered from experience to guide your choices. Acknowledge that everyone else has to make their own choices, including their responses to you. Remember that effective leaders are good listeners. They know when to follow and when to lead and when to move forward and when to hold still. Additional associations are stealth, leadership, focus, and conviction. I actually think this was a private reading that I did with a friend of mine. It might not have been recorded, but it definitely bears the need to come out again for the collective. Preparation and confidence. I think a lot of people they kind of coddle down or power down, if you will, so that people won't think that they are know-it-all. Listen, as long as you are not in that egotistical mindset of sharing the knowledge and skills and expertise that you have, it should not cross and it should not translate to such, if I could say that. All right. So a lot of you may be going through that right now, or you may be in a situation or a group of people where you got to take charge. You got to be bold. You got to know your authentic self. Okay. It's not like you don't know what you're talking about. You full well know what you're talking about. But just keep in mind what it said about people's responses to you. You cannot control people's responses. It says they have a choice, even their choice to respond to you or not respond to you. Freedom. To me, this goes along with being yourself, being authentic, being free, being naked, being unafraid, being unashamed. Okay? Show your larger than life self. Break out of the box that people try to put you in. Okay? Be naked and unafraid. literally, in some ways. I also feel, I've shared this with a lot of my female friends, is that some of you need to get into the mirror, my guys included. This is not just a gender biased channel. My guys included. Get in front of the mirror and just behold yourself. Okay, it's something more spiritual than it is physical about doing that. So just keep in mind that right there, because a lot of us, we do a lot of self critique. All right. And part of this exercise that I'm lending to you, and I do it myself, when you get out of the shower, just look at your whole complete body naked and appreciate how you're made. Appreciate the imperfections that you might even have, whatever the case may be. And it's much deeper than just the physical. You'll find yourself taking yourself not so serious and allowing yourself to be your authentic self. I'm sorry, I'm looking for my dog because she's rather quiet, but I know she's doing good. All right, enchantment. This is talking about being free, being like, be full of life, be playful, be exploratory, be creative. All right, this is what enchantment talks about, and to me, enchantment goes along with freedom. Okay, do things out of order at times. It's not going to mean that you are being seen as unorganized, not know where you're going, not knowing what you're doing. Um, to other people, it might seem like you're displaced, but to you, you are perfectly fine. You're perfectly fine. You're fine with your process. Let's do one more card. Thank you. Self acceptance. Oh my God. You're fine with your process. So it is very important. Just as this person here is naked and unafraid, that's exactly what it is. I feel like with the squirrel with preparation, getting ready for some changes, the change might be in you. It might not be in your exterior environment. It might be in you. And a lot of what is said already lends to you just being yourself and accepting yourself for who you are. That's good right there. That's good right there. All right, let's go ahead and get into the tarot. Let me put these in some kind of organization because I am pretty sure that I will refer back to those in a little bit. Here we go. Here we go. And I feel like some of you need to get from under. Some of you may need to look at changing your social circle. If you're the only one feeling like the oddball all the time, you may not be able to connect with them, with the people that you're in a circle with anymore. Not on a certain level, not on a spiritual level, on a mental, emotional level. You may need to just, look at changing your circle. A lot of people feel like they're isolated, depending on where you live. You may feel isolated. Go on meetup.com and look for things, look at the category that closely resembles the type of people that you want to be around. Like-minded people, like-minded individual, free-spirited individuals. Some of you, I feel like your family members and your friends or your old friends that you maybe grew up with, they might be looking at you as if you're eclectic or a freak or out of the box, and that's fine. You need to accept that. All right, just saying. What else do we have for the collective spirit? Where are we right now? Keep in mind that this is a general reading. Again, if you feel like you want a more in-depth reading about your current situation individually, please connect with me in the description box here. All right, I got the Seven of Pentacles, and I got the Five of Cups here. All right. So looking at these two starting out, they came out together. It looks like while someone has been taking the time to really plant seeds, a part of you is feeling very regretful. You may even feel like you may have wasted time with the individual. You may have feel like you've wasted precious resources, and time is a resource for some of you. That's what I see as of right now. We're going to keep going though, because this is all about a picture being painted. Then you got the Six of Pentacles. So you feel like maybe you have given and given and given a lot. And maybe you feel like the scales have been a little bit unbalanced. You could be having that feeling in your subconscious right now. Okay, and again, it may be that the change that is happening is in you. You may be outgrowing a situation, a person, a place, whatever the case may be. I think we had a similar message, but we're just going to keep going and see how this all unfolds. But being that the message started out with self acceptance, having confidence, being enchanted. This card flipped over too. In your most recent past, you might have felt like you was in bondage. You might have felt stuck, like I can't be myself, or I can't see myself for who I really am, or maybe other people are not seeing me for who I really am. But you're getting out of that. You're moving on into a level of being, okay? And no one has to be accepting of that but you. As long as you are comfortable with you, you have to not worry about what everybody else thinks and feels about you. Show your true, authentic self. That is the most prized thing. That is the most valuable thing you could ever do for yourself. All right. Something that unexpected is happening for some of you. You're waiting for something new to come about. It could be in the area of your feelings right now, your emotions, your creativity. Like you are embarking on a brand new style, is what I hear Spirit saying. A brand new style. It's like that song, You Got a New Attitude. I like that. And that's pretty much where you are. You really like, you're expanding your horizons. Things that you may not have entertained before, you may find interest in it now. And it's all good. I love it. So you're getting away from this stuck energy. As the world turns, yes, 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 everything is on your side for this new beginning that you got coming about, this new, whatever it is. It's the newness of you, is what I see. It's like the newness of you because now you're ready to take off all of the clothes and the shackles of other people's thoughts and opinions, and you're ready to like just show yourself. I'm loving it, and you're just flowing. In your near future, you're in a flowing state. You may be getting introduced to things that you never thought you would really enjoy and like. Like you're breaking out of the shell, like you're not being put in anybody else's box. And I'm loving it for you. I'm loving it for you, kings and queens. If this be you, just put something down in the description box and let me know. Let me know what's going on with you. Let us know what's going on with you. We are a tribe here. No judgment. No judgment. Uh-oh, too many cards. All right, these two cards came out. A wish, a nine of cups, and the 10 of cups. So it's like to support this attitude of the newness of you, it's like you almost seemed as though you could be fulfilled in how you are, how you're becoming. And you are. You're very much being fulfilled and you are giving yourself the permission to dare to be different. Okay, a lot of us, we try to stick to these sacred cows, and as you grow and expand, as you travel, as you meet new people, they don't serve you anymore. They just really don't. Okay, 2 of cups here. So you may be getting someone that is actually able to understand, able to really receive you as you are. It could be a lover, could be a friend, but whoever it is in your environment, it is one person that really gets you. It really is one person that really accepts you, and you're able to be comfortable. And through that healthy exchange, or through you able to be vulnerable with them, the relationship just maybe grows closer. Like I said, it could be a relationship romantically, or it could be a friendship. But this is your hopes and fears that while you're doing that with this individual, there'll be other individuals that you have to part ways from. And but that you just need to take it in stride, okay? There is a separation going on. There might be some kind of discussion or division. You may even feel like you're torn at times with this 3 of Swords because this is in your hopes and fears position. And I want to tell you just to not don't succumb to the naysayers. Don't do it. Don't do it. You got to keep going forward because what you are emerging into with this self acceptance and this freedom and having confidence in who you are, it's going to make you a much better person. It really is because it's your life path, your life journey. and you have to fulfill what it is for you. And for whoever cannot understand or love it, I say, love me or leave me alone. There's been a lot of things that I have changed about myself over the years, and not that I made the change, but it authentically or naturally came about. And people will accept you when you accept yourself. Okay? That's the outcome here. I'm loving it for y'all. Y'all, the Four Swords. So this is a retreat card. This is a retreat card, rest, relaxation card. But what I feel like it's saying, like it's almost like you got to get away. You're gonna have to get away from the energy that you currently feel right here, or that someone is trying to impose on you. They're trying to make you doubt who you are. They're trying to say you're crazy in your mind. You're crazy in your thoughts. So like all of a sudden you just changing up, and you're gonna have to steal away from that because this is where you're going. In the very near future, you are changing things up, and you're becoming more exploratory with your new authentic self, and you're going to have to get away from this madness right here. All right, let's see here. What is some advice here that we have going forward? So I love where you are. And like I said, starting out, it was almost like you are trying to build yourself up, but in a sense, it's like you're regretful. And I can understand change can be very shocking to a person with this Five of Cups and this Seven of Pentacles. But for as much as you're leaving your old self behind and you're seeing the need to do that, you're also pouring into yourself with the Seven of Pentacles. Okay? You're pouring into yourself. Let's talk more about that. Let's get some clarification. What's going on here with this Five of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles? What is this here? The Three of Cups. Okay. So while on one hand you have, this is a celebration card. So after you get through this period of being remorseful because you are pouring into yourself, then going forward, you will be able to celebrate. And you may even have those that celebrate with you. Like I said, you might find yourself in a party or something with someone that actually gets you. You might meet somebody there of like-mindedness, and then you find yourself hanging out with this Two of Cups. You never know what the environment is going to be like in the milieu, and it just opens you up to a whole new world. Like you're going to give yourself permission to be happy, to be free. What else do we have, Spirit? Too many cards. What else do we have here for the collective? The Seven of Swords. So somebody is going to be trying to, with this Seven of Swords here, two things come to mind. Either you are going to decide to leave something behind, or it could be that someone is going to try to persuade you in some way. They're going to try to manipulate you in some kind of way, is what I feel here. Let's keep going. I feel like someone is going to try to manipulate you in your newfound freedom, or it might be that you're leaving someone. Let's see. What is the Seven of Swords here? That card wanted to come out, but it didn't. What is the Seven of Swords here about? Thank you. Yep, this Eight of Swords. Whoever this is, it's like they're trying to leave. They're trying to make you go back to this place that you were in here in this recent past. Here it is again, showing up again. This person is going to try to, this group, the family, whatever. Someone is going to try to be very manipulative to put you back into a box. And I'm here to tell you, this is what you're going to have to do with those individuals. You're going to have to take a beat, take a break. What else is here? Oh, gosh. Line out now. All right, the King of Swords. Ooh, I'm loving it. Is that McDonald's or Burger King? That's McDonald's. But anyway, this King of Swords is like, listen, let me tell you something right now. Remember that said that love it or leave me alone? This is what you're going to do. Because now you are clear about who you are, where you're going, what you want to be, who you want to be, how you want to conduct your freaking life. It's your life. It's your life. At the end of the day, you got to be this King of Swords. Gotta be. Gotta be. All right. So moving from the tarot, I hope that this has really helped somebody set somebody free because all of this talks about being yourself. At the end of the day, like you already got the insight and the foresight that someone is going to come and try to manipulate your newfound freedom and change and enchantment, and you just got to stand with both feet on the ground and say, "This is what I love." For some of you, it might even be in the area of your sexuality. For some of you, it might be in the area of your religion, your spiritual practices. Whatever the case may be, you have to learn how to accept yourself and don't let people put you in bondage. What does Archangel Michael say about the situation? Let's see. Okay. Well, let's take this one that fell on the floor because that's how Spirit is doing it. Sense of humor. Thank you for helping me see the humor in this situation so I can lovingly laugh at human nature. I am willing to view my experience in a new light in order to attract the love and healing energy. Okay, that's that. Oh, I'm sorry. I was hearing the wash machine, I guess. Let's do this one here. Undo that one. I'm really feeling this reading today, y'all. I'm really feeling this reading. It's for someone. I am feeling this reading. So let's go ahead and get a question in mind. Get a question in mind because we're going to talk about, we're going to get that answer right now. Get whatever your inquiry is in mind. We're going to take two answers from this deck and see what it is. Please like, share, subscribe to my channel. There'll be many more videos to come. I'm just now getting to the point where I'm able to do them more consistently. Sorry, ignore that phone call for a second. Get an answer in mind. Get a question in mind. Excuse me. All right, here we go. There's something better. There's something better. Oh, two cards came out. Let's do this though. It's up to you and reconsider. All right. That has been it. Thank you for joining in with me. Please like, share, subscribe to my channel. Please leave comments down below if this video has resonated with you in your situation and you want more insight. Please reach out to me. Until next time, Ashe.